That heater looks amazing. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, I'm supposed to be quiet. Sorry. Oh no. No, no. My game crashed. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Oh, I hope the mods aren't fucking it up. Shit. Alright, I'll be back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks on what to do in case you're having PC issues, especially pertaining to when your games crash all the time, which keeps happening with me. I have tons of games, and it's always some kind of problem. As you'll see in the next video that I'm gonna probably combine with these tutorial videos, it's a Cyberpunk 2077 in VR clip, about 10 minutes or so. Short clip because my game crashed. It was with the segment with Pan Am's mission, her story, and you know, my character was sitting on the couch with her, blah 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 blah. They were talking, and I just wanted to play her mission and also check out some of the mods I installed, which there is one hilarious one I installed, by the way. It has to do with their bodies. It's called a body mod, and I basically altered every female NPC in the game. I gave him, let's just say, their ass sets were highly over exaggerated, which I just found absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I gave Pan Am a very large bubble butt, Kim Kardashian ass, and her tits are like double D's now. So I think she looks cartoonish almost, but yeah, I did it for fun. I'll probably revert it back to maybe default or another body shape. It just looks like too OP, if you know what I mean, like way overpowered. It's just, but it's an experiment. What could I say? Anyways, I digress. Let me get back to the topic at hand. Is what should you do when your games crash? And I don't know if it's gonna work for everybody, but this is what I do. So I'm just here to share some tips and tricks. If there are any other tips that other people know of, leave it in the comment section, and maybe I'll learn something. I'm sure there are tons of people that are way more knowledgeable than me. I'm not an expert, so disclaimer. I'm just, like I said, I'll reiterate it once again. This is what works for me. All right, the first thing you want to do is simple. Go into your Windows update. I know it's a cliche thing to do. Everyone knows how to do that, right? You just go to type in Windows on your run, update. There you go. Check it for updates. And I'm sorry if you see the bottom of my taskbar is cut off over here, but I have like a really crappy 1080p screen. I'm still waiting for my 70-inch to come in. I ordered a Vizio, very large Vizio 70-inch TV QLED. I don't know. No, I think it's part of the M series. I don't know, but I heard it's great for gaming, especially for the price. I only paid about like $900 something for it, and for a 70-inch, it's just wow. To me, it was a bargain. Why not? All right. I checked my Windows update. I already checked it earlier. Actually, I check it. I have a habit of checking it every day. It's like, yeah, I got OCD. I got to do it. So Windows update done. Nothing there. Another thing you want to do is you want to go and check. All right, let me type it in. Go to NVIDIA or AMD. I don't know. It depends. Not everybody has a NVIDIA card, but I do. So this is what I do. Is go into the drivers, type in or select the proper product type. For me, it is a GeForce. Don't have an RTX yet, and I can't seem to get one. Search for a driver, and right here the release date was, oh look, Valentine's Day. Such a crappy commercialized holiday. But yeah, I downloaded this one already and it's been updated, so I don't need it. I had the GeForce experience, but I don't know. I'm iffy on that. Uh, I heard it cuts down on some of your performance, and with the card that I have, the Nvidia card, I'm trying to squeeze as much performance as I can. So the less programs I have running in the background, the better. So yeah, I just left it alone. Normally, what I used to like about NVIDIA with the GeForce experience is that it would automatically notify you when there was a driver update or when a new one was available. So I also like to do clean installs. So I have DDU, display driver uninstaller, and I do it all from scratch. I used to just overwrite it, and I heard that can give your PC some problems. It's best to do a clean install. So yeah, those things are checked. The third thing I like to do is I like to clear the cache for Windows. Easy peasy, right? Simple stuff. But I never do about this stuff, you know. So I'm not an expert, like I said, but I just, I learned throughout the years that, this is what you do to maintain your PC. And it really helps things run much more smoothly. So I always go to the local disk C, users, no, I'm sorry, not users. Local disk C, go to Windows, and go to software distribution, download. Yeah, and I did this not too long ago, but I'll show you anyways. And just delete whatever's inside the download folder. Done. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to your temp. Click onto your taskbar thingy to the left. Type in run. Enter. And just type in temp, and it should take you there automatically. Control A, select everything that's in there, right click, and delete. Next, click run, type in run, and temp again, but this time you're going to want to put the %sign in front of it, or before it. Type in temp and another %, and the folder is empty because I cleared out everything already today. What else? Type in prefetch. Same process. Type in run. Type in prefetch. And that was loud in my ear. You gotta run it as an administrator, and there's a lot of stuff here. I'm just gonna Control A, delete everything in there. And if this window shows up, do this for all current items. Click on yes, and then skip, and just skip over these files because these files are probably needed to run for some reason, or it's currently running because of these windows that I have open. Then yeah, that's it. Type in run again and do a Windows Store reset. WSRESET. This command window, the CMD window should open up, and just wait for a few seconds, and it should restart or reset your Windows Store. I hate Microsoft, I swear, especially the Windows Store. But yeah, I'm an Xbox user. Well, I don't have an Xbox anymore, but I mean, I still have Windows games, especially ones that aren't on Steam. But I like Steam just out of all of them. I wish all games would just run strictly on Steam, but then again, that's just me. That's my opinion. All right, 2 more steps here. You're gonna want to, oh no, I'm sorry, 3 more steps. Go to your Chrome, which I like to do, and I like to clear out any crap in there. Cache. Go on to security and privacy and clear browsing data. Clear it out. Make sure you don't click on your passwords though. I don't clear out my passwords because I'm too lazy to type in stuff. I have a lot of stuff with passwords and I can't memorize or remember all of it. So I like to keep them saved. So I untick that box. One other thing you can do if you have a slow browsing experience is for me, works, I go to reset and clean up, and I restore settings to original defaults. This basically, it clears out cookies and other temporary site data, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, clears out the cache somehow. And that's it, really. And you'll find normally that when you log back in, your browser will be very quick, very snappy. That's what I like about it. Two more steps. You type in cmd, run as admin. I'm too lazy to type this, so I'm going to copy and paste this command, ipconfig/flush DNS. Right click and it will automatically do its thing. And that's it. It was pretty much instantaneous. And this is the final step, is your disk cleanup, which I do all the time because I have very limited hard drive space, especially on my local C drive. There you go. You gotta do it twice. Alright, it should get rid of all that shit that's in there. Give it a few seconds. There we go. Yeah. That's it. This is part 1 for now. There is another thing that you can do if this doesn't work, these things don't work. What you want to do is a clean reboot. A clean reboot really, I don't know, it really speeds up your PC and it resolves any issues that are going on if you're having problems and you can't seem to pinpoint and figure out what's going on. Ever since I started doing this stuff, you know, my games have been running much better, and I haven't had any crashes yet, at least on, you know, like Cyberpunk 2077. So what you want to do is you want to type in run again and type in msconfig. You want to go to services and you want to click on hide all Microsoft services. So what's left is all these other things that are running. It's gonna be different on everyone's computer, but for me, yeah, I have, you know, it's mostly gaming related stuff. What you want to do is click on to hide all Microsoft services, because you need these things in order for your PC to run. So make sure you don't deactivate Microsoft services. Just click on hide it all, and then after it's hidden, then you click on disable all. And for me, I found after doing this and then restarting it, there is some services that I needed that wouldn't run, and it's Intel related. So make sure if you see anything with Intel, in my case, there's 3 things here with Intel. I tick on that, I reactivate it, so I can, you know, turn on and log into my computer, because I did it before, like I said, and I couldn't even type in like my 4 numeric digit password to get into my computer for some reason. I don't know. It's like it's part of a service that needs to be started for some reason. It has to do with like identity stuff. I don't know. Capability licensing, TPM, I don't know what all this technical, you know, jargon means, but you need these things. So click on it, Intel, click apply, and then you click OK. And this should show up. You want to restart the computer. And with that said, I shall be right back, because I can't restart it because I'm recording on OBS right now. So yeah, I'm going to stop the recording, and I shall see you as soon as I restart the computer. All right, see you in a bit. All right, I restarted my PC, and here we go with the next part. Right after that, once again, you're going to want to type in run in the taskbar thingy to the left, and go back to your msconfig. Hit enter, and then click on normal startup, and this will load all device drivers and services. You click apply, and then okay, and then you have to restart it again. So I shall be right back once again. All right, here's part 3. Welcome back. The next couple of steps is very important, and it's helped me a lot throughout the years. I'll go one by one with these certain things. They're really easy to access. I have one window open here already. What you want to do is you want to go to your settings. If you can't find your settings, then simply go into your search bar here and just type in settings, and it will show up like so. I have it here, the gear icon. Open it, and you type in, you can type in game mode, and it'll take you there. I go on this frequently, so I know what to do already. But yeah, you find game mode, turn this on. Some people say their PC runs better without it on. I don't know. I find that having it on makes it run better. Some people say it runs better with it off. Can't tell you. I don't know. So with that said, turn that on. Second thing you want to do, okay, I always go into device manager. Go into the device manager, and what I like to do is, where is it? No, firmware, no. I find, here it is, the high precision event timer. Turn that off. I heard that it makes your games run a little faster. I don't know. What you do is you right click on it. Mine's disabled already. What you want to do is you want to disable it. And that's it's simple. So yeah, make sure it's under system devices in device manager. Find high precision event timer, HEP or HET. HPET. Right click and disable. Mine's disabled already. I'm not going to do it again. Let's see what else you want to do is you want to go into the power options and choose a power plan. I have it on high performance. It utilizes a lot of energy, but it makes your games run faster. So if you could afford to do this, if you know, I don't know, electricity is no issue for you for your power electric bill, click on high performance, and it should really give your PC the extra energy and power it needs to run your programs more efficiently. So yeah, make sure it's not on balance. Go to high performance. And oh, here you go. Go into your NVIDIA control panel. And go into manage 3D settings. Well, first of all, go into this first. What I do is, yours might be in the middle. That is the default. Now, if you want to choose quality, it makes things look a little nicer, but if you have a weaker GPU, then what I suggest you do is you slide it all the way down to performance, and you see the jaggies already. What you want to do is click that, hit apply on performance, and that's it. Second step, then go to the advanced 3D image settings. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Okay, performance. Then go to take me there. Use the advanced 3D image settings, and you should see all these graphical parameters. And for some reason, I tried this. I saw this on a previous forum on Luke Ross's Patreon, actually. A user, I forgot the person's name, but they mentioned that they did this little trick with the NVIDIA control panel on the Manage 3D Settings tab, and they said they enabled FXAA. And as you all know, FXAA is a cheaper alternative in terms of anti-aliasing techniques. It's not as resource intensive as, like, I don't know, TAA or SMAA or MSAA and all that shit. So FXAA is not as good, but it doesn't, use as much resources. So if you want to game, well, for me in particular, I like playing a lot of VR games, and it's supposed to give you a bit of performance improvement. Click on the FXAA and scroll all the way down. Gamma correction on, anti-aliasing mode. I just turned that off. Yeah. Or maybe you could keep it on application controlled. But I don't know. I just have it off. Whatever. And go to anti-aliasing. Transparency. It's not letting me do it. That's weird. Alright, application control. Here it is. There it is. And select 8 times super sample. And I did this, and it's weird. And when I played Cyberpunk in VR, I was like, whoa, like things actually looked a lot better. I don't know if it's a placebo. I don't know, some kind of placebo effect going on, but it seemed to make things look really nice. I don't know if it's graphically intensive or anything. If anybody watching this video, if they know more about this, please let me know. I'm not an expert, you know what I mean? I'm a fucking idiot, to be honest. So, but these things I've learned from others, and it seemed to have worked, for them. So I tried it myself, and I can say it does work. Low latency mode, I turned that to ultra. And the multi-frame sample, MFAA, you click that on. But the most important stuff is down here. Is the power management mode. Don't leave it at optimal power. I always play my games, I prefer max performance. Shader cache size, you can leave it at default. I don't know. For me, I used to have it on its default size, but when I started playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 in VR, there were some texture issues with the roads when I was driving around. There was this really ugly yellow and black kind of discoloration that was on the roads. It was like rendering in. And I found out through the on some forum, I forgot where it was. It could have been Reddit, I don't know. Someone mentioned that they had the same problem, and they mentioned increasing the shader cache size. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, all right, maybe, yeah, I had it at driver default, but apparently that wasn't enough. So I said, fuck it, you know what, I'll just put on limited. And it could be a stupid thing to do, you know what I mean? I don't know, but in that particular instance, it worked for me. So yeah. All right, this parameter you're gonna want to check the texture filtering quality. I have it on high performance. It's for just like the name states, it's for your textures. It looks the best, I'm not gonna lie, on high quality, of course, but if you have a very low power GPU like I do, you're gonna have to sacrifice some shit. So I just leave it at high performance, and I gained a couple of frames from that. Vertical sync, you're doing a lot of VR games, I guess, just keep it off. Right now, from my particular situation, I'm gonna turn it back on, or you know what, just use the 3D application setting, because I notice when I'm watching videos back of my VR gameplays, I'm seeing screen tearing a lot. Yeah, it's really distracting and it just looks terrible. So I wish I can. There was a thing where you can have it just application controlled, where it's dependent just on the game. But I'm just gonna leave it on the 3D application setting for now. And yeah, that's it. Thread optimization, keep that on. Uh, where is it? The trilinear optimization. I'm sorry. Turn that on. All right, and that is done. Here with the, let's see what else I can do. This stuff is going to be completely different in a couple of days, hopefully, when my new TV arrives. I've got this crap monitor that I'm using. I'm not happy with it, but my other TV is a 60 inch, 65, yeah, no, 65 inch. Yeah, it just stopped fucking working. I don't know what happened. NVIDIA control settings. I did used to have it on RGB. It gives some of the colors more vibrancy, deeper blacks, and the lighter colors are, somewhat brighter. So it gives it that contrast. But like I said, I play a lot of VR games, and one game in particular that I really wanted to play in VR was Resident Evil 3 with Prey Dog's VR mod. And I could not get that fucking game to run. And I found out through some of the Reddit, no, it wasn't Reddit, it was on Discord, I believe, someone mentioned to turn the output color format to the YCBCR422 and have the output dynamic range to limited. This doesn't matter what it is, but I have it on highest 32, and the color depth is, I have it on max on 12 bpc. Don't know what all that means. Like I said, I ain't an expert. I'm just doing what works for me, that I've discovered and learned from other people, and this is what I learned. So ever since I changed these NVIDIA color settings, voila, I was able to play Resident Evil 3 in full VR with Prey Dog's VR mod. Beautiful mod, by the way. Some of these VR developers are fucking amazing. So shout out to them, props to them for sure. All right, desktop color settings. I have here, I like the digital vibrance. It makes the colors really nice. It makes it pop. For me, I jacked it up to about 85%. Everything else I left at default values. The brightness, the contrast, I just keep that shit in the middle. But the important one here is the digital vibrance. I think I had it on 50 before, and I was like, things looked a little kind of washed out. But ever since I increased it to 85%, I kind of like the results, even on this crappy 1080p monitor. So I should tell you something. All right. Yeah, that's really about it. The NVIDIA settings, the dynamic range, I just leave it on full. Yeah, this is just for videos, I guess, when you're watching. I just leave everything on the NVIDIA setting. And yeah, that's it. That's it. I can't see or find anything else to adjust here. So I'm just gonna close this out. Yeah, I think that's all I can really think of right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Another thing I like to do is, this is very important also. Go into your search bar and type in graphics, and it should automatically appear. For me, it does, because I go on here frequently. Look for graphics settings. And this, what I do is I turn on the hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Some people say that turning it off has improved performance, so it really depends. It's dependent solely on personal preference and on your particular PC. And as you can see, I got a whole bunch of fucking games that I'm constantly playing. And I do this with the games I play the most. So if I find a game I'm playing a lot, I select it. And of course, Cyberpunk is a must. So what you want to do is you want to click on Browse, and see, this is the last one that I selected already. My Cyberpunk 2077 is installed on an NVMe drive. I made a particular folder for it called My Best Games, because it's only like a 1 terabyte drive, so I have to be very careful and selective about which games I install, and I only install the best the best games. So I have the best games folder, blah blah. So I remember where it is. Steam apps, common. There we go. And these are the games I basically have installed on my NVMe drive: Cyberpunk, Elite Dangerous, The Enderall, VR, which is part of Skyrim, GTA 5, Half-Life Alyx, Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a beast to run, Red Dead Redemption 2, of course, and my Skyrim VR. So what you wanted, where is it? 2077. Click into the folder. Go find the exe is bin 64 and Cyberpunk, and I already have it, so there's no point. See, it says specific app was already added. Let me find it. Where is it? Hey, can't find it. It's out. Here it is. All right. If you don't have it and you add it, you're gonna see this. All right. And the native default option that will have selected for you is let Windows aside. You're not going to do that. You're going to give Windows your proverbial finger, tell it to go fuck itself, and you're going to want to click on high performance, and save that bad boy. So now your computer will utilize most of its resources and allocate the necessary energy and power to whatever application you're running. And in my case, it's Cyberpunk. Another thing I have that to correlate with is my OBS software as well, because I don't like having choppy footage, so I want a lot of resources to be allocated to OBS. If I can find it, I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is, the OBS Studio, which I'm recording on now. Yeah, and that's it, people. I can't really think. Oh no, I do. One last thing. Silly me. Some people have told me it's stupid, that you don't need it, that Windows already implements something for it, but I don't know. It doesn't hurt. For me, I haven't seen any problems with it, but in fact, I think I've noticed an increase in performance, and that is a program that I downloaded and I use, and I set up that it automatically starts every time I start Windows, my PC. It's called Intelligent Standby List Cleaner. So what you want to do is you want to type that in, intelligent, catch spell, yeah, okay, that's it, intelligent, there it is. It already automatically shows up. It's, where is it? It's at wagnerdsoft.com. Blah blah blah. Don't worry about all this shit. Just scroll. Download it. Where is it? Yeah, I hate all these ads. They are very misleading because you think you're downloading the right program, but these sneaky motherfuckers will have shit like this. Download Wave browser. Don't, just be careful and be hyper vigilant of what you download. So yeah, I think it's right here. Click here for download and support. There it is. And find this window, official download, right here, and bada bing bada boom, it shows up. It's downloading. It's downloaded already. Shown folder, which I always do, and I just click and drag it onto my desktop. And this is a portable version, so I don't think it's installed. It doesn't get installed into your C drive, thank God. And what I do is I just open and run as admin, extract to, yeah, I just extract it to the desktop. It should see. So I hate about this fucking monitor, it's cutting off a lot of my shit. I so cannot wait until I get my new fucking TV. Erase the exe, you don't need it anymore. It's unzipped. It's right here with the acronym ISLC, the latest version, and it's already seemed to have remembered that I always like to run shit as admin a lot. Right click it, and this is what you're gonna want to do. Now this depends on some of a couple of parameters, and that is your system memory. For me, I have 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. So what you want to do is you calculate that, right? It's 32,701 megabytes. Purge this shit. All right. system list and system working set, blah blah blah. First things first is you're gonna want to, on this lower box right here, it says free memory is lower than. You want to literally divide that in half. So if you got 16,000 or 16 gigs, you're going to want to put 8,000. For me, it's 32, and half of 32 is let me think, half of 32. Oh, 16,000. Sorry, I'm an asshole. All right, it's 16,000. 16 3 zeros, and then you want to click start it, minimize, and auto starting, monitoring, and launch it automatically as soon as you log in. This stuff I don't want to mess with. The wanted timer resolution, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything about that, but I just leave it as default and make sure you click on start. And if these boxes are grayed out, that means your settings are good. If you screwed up somehow and you typed in an extra digit or the wrong digit, you can simply just press stop, and then it will let you fix this again, and you should be good to go. So yeah, this thing constantly restores, replenishes your system memory. I've been scolded by somebody, oh, you shouldn't do that, it's unnecessary, eats up memory or eats up resources, but I don't know, it works for me, so I don't give a fuck. And that's it. That's all I know. I do not know anything else. All right, so I hope that helps, and yeah, enjoy my next video. I'll basically combine the Pan Am video to play right after this tutorial thing. So enjoy the video I made with Pan Am, with that little segment. I recorded that last night, I believe. So chronologically, I'm recording now. The next video was recorded last night, so it's kind of ass backwards. But at the end of the video, the game crashed, and this is what led me to decide, hey, you know what, I'm sure other people are having these kinds of issues, so this is what I learned, and these are some of the tactics or techniques that I use to improve performance and whenever I get game crashes. And I tried playing Cyberpunk again, and I didn't have any issues. It ran actually pretty damn good. I was playing for a couple hours today and no crashes at all. So it works. It works for me, at least. All right, take care, everybody, and yeah, I shall see you all in the next video. I'll be making more. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. I skipped ahead a bit, and
like
I am doing Pan Am's mission right now. This was a very, very, very cool mission. I'm stuck in a sandstorm out in some desert somewhere outside, in the outskirts of the city of Night City. So yeah, this is a really cool mission, and it looks great. I figured out some ways to improve the clarity of this game. One of the things I can actually show you is right here. My GPU sucks, okay? I only have a 1080 Ti. By all rights, I should be only rocking 2160, but I did some graphics optimization, not just the graphics optimization on the game. I mean, what I mean by graphics optimization is through the PC, through Windows, I closing programs and using different programs in order to gain as much FPS as possible. And one of the things is that I did was I assigned the exe file of this game to run in the graphics settings as basically high. I set it on like a high priority. Also, I can set it to run high or above normal priority through the task manager, which I didn't do, but I'm considering of looking for some kind of program that I can assign to automatically run any exe I want on above normal or above or above high or something like that, or at least high priority. I did that with Dying Light, although each time I play Dying Light I have to start the game up myself, and then go into the task manager, find the exe from there while it's running, right click it, and then set the priority, the desired priority on there. And by doing that with Dying Light, using it as an example now, when I did that through Dying Light, I gained a bit of performance, and I was able to record on OBS a lot smoother. So there's no more lags in it. Yeah, I read it. I found that tip, that trick through a forum somehow. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, one of the things I did, I think I read it in one of the forums on, it could have been on Luke Ross's page. Someone mentioned that they used some kind of technique where they went into the NVIDIA control panel and they set the anti-aliasing method to FXAA, and then they upsampled it to 8 times, which I did. And I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but it seems like I have a bit more clarity in the game. And I also set it to run on high performance, so the energy wattage, or the energy usage, I set it to max performance, and the texture filtering, I set it to high performance. So yeah, that is one thing I did besides closing other unnecessary programs. So anyways, I was going to show you here in the graphics setting here, I decided to check out dynamic resolution scaling, which I used to do when I was playing the flat screen version of this game. I had it even on the static one, and I would just go to the minimum resolution. I would knock it down to about 70, and my target frames is 60, but I figure why not just, make it 65, so it would have a little bit of leeway or headroom. And the max resolution, of course, naturally I would love to have 100%, but I can't. It fluctuates. And this Fidelity FX super resolution, I have no choice but to use it. I also use the sharpening to make it, to give it that a sharper look. For the it takes care of some of the aliasing, but yeah, for the Fidelity FX super resolution, I have to set it to ultra quality, or even quality, but quality would really diminish the resolution quite a bit. So I think ultra quality is a good trade-off for me, at least. And I'm getting at least, late 40s to 50, 51, 52 frames. So, but there's nothing more I can do except maybe lower it down to 2160. But it just I can't really play it like that. It just looks really bad. And like I keep saying, just like I said in my previous videos, the only time I'll consider knocking it down to 2160 is when there's a lot of traffic, a lot of NPCs, or I'm in some kind of firefight and I really need the frames. But normally when I'm walking around and doing everything else in terms of like exploration or whatnot, I gotta jack it up back up to like to, here it is, 2430 by 2430. So yeah, that's it. VSync is off. All right, and I also turned the VSync off of my NVIDIA control panel. I had it on, I believe, is because I get a lot of screen tears when I do flat screen gaming. But since my TV's gone, and I'm still waiting for my new LED I ordered. It's like I think it's like an HDR. I ordered from Vizio. It's like a 70-inch I ordered. QLED. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I only paid about $900 something for it. Not bad for a 70-inch. So it should really, the gaming, 2D gaming should look freaking gorgeous on it, especially Mass Effect Andromeda, or not Andromeda, the Legendary Edition. It's going to look absolutely stunning on it. Anyways, I digress. Here we go. Let me continue with the game. And like I said, just like I mentioned in the other videos, from this point forward, it's going to be a no commentary gameplay playthrough. The only time you'll hear my voice again is at the end of the video when I'm about to stop the video and say my goodbyes or whatnot. Okay, so here goes back to Pan Am's mission. Damn, she looks good. Oh yeah, And I forgot.
Sounds like we're smack in the middle of the storm.
I added some body mods, so every single NPC, female NPC in this game now, has a fucking double D rack and a Kim Kardashian ass. It looks crazy. It looks a little, it looks a little too exaggerated, but it's hilarious to me anyways. All right, raise a toast to her boobs. I don't know what that means, but whatever. But damn, look at this. It looks really good. Yeah, this super sampling method really helps.
Ugh. Now that packs octane.
And she's got this flirtatious look in her eye.
I rarely sleep with a roof overhead, yet this will be the second time with you. When you're on the road day into night into day, your butt basically fusing with your seat.
Yeah, I know. I definitely made your butt fuse with that seat of yours, that couch.
And?
Yeah, wait till she stands up. I gotta show your ass.
Just different.
I gotta show her.
Yeah,
I gotta show you guys her ass.
Little motel, wouldn't it?
My tongue is all tied right now.
Booze.
I got ass in my mind.
Reception is the one thing.
All right, I said I'll shut up, so I'll shut up.
Have everything you need, man.
I couldn't ask for more.
Aw, shit.
How's your whiskey, ma'am?
Warm. Subtle metallic aftertaste. Bold, yet smooth. 4 out of 5 stars. It's lucky we found this farm. I just hope the power holds till morning.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Look, whatever dialogue I can choose in order to get her clothes off, I'm gonna do.
Ma'am, I'm sure you'd be cozier with your shoes off.
After a full day in them, I'd fear a health code violation.
Nonsense. After
Stinky
a day
feet.
as full as today, you deserve to kick back.
Oh? And what did you have in mind?
Oh boy.
It's lucky we found this farm. I just hope
See,
the
I
power
don't want to
holds
come
till
off
morning.
too pushy, or it might turn her off. So it's just like real life, I guess. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it.
Got a few ideas. Think you know what kind?
Ah, damn it!
No.
I fucked up.
It's really nice as is. Let's not spoil it, okay?
Damn. Even digital NPCs are shutting me down. Oh man.
I'm sorry. Didn't know what I was thinking.
Oh, it's fine. Truly. Don't let it worry you.
Look at that ass though. Look at that shit.
Right.
Got that.
So,
Damn,
friends,
it's more than a J-Lo ass.
B, I'm glad you came. Really. Thanks. It meant a lot to me. Do you hear that?
Nope.
The wind has waned. I can't speak for
Jesus
boobs,
Christ.
but when a Chinook rolls rough and rowdy across
You know,
the
I'm
plate,
thinking maybe I should go back to the mod and tone it down a bit. And give her like a normal
not
butt.
a wink.
That heater looks amazing. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, I'm supposed to be quiet. Sorry.